there's that. Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're inside of DaVinci Resolve, where I'm going to show you how to do color grading using just 3 nodes. So let's get started. So as you see here, we got our 2 clips here. We got a lady partying in the kitchen while one's trying to calm the baby down because she's partying in the kitchen, but it is what it is. So here we go. We're going to go down to the color tab, and as you see here, we have just 1 node, correct? All right. So what we're going to do, if you haven't done this before, is we're going to create more nodes. So the basic way is right clicking, hitting add node, hitting serial, and then right clicking, hitting add node, add serial. Or you can do a shortcut, which is Alt S and Alt S. And here's our 3 nodes right there. So each of these is pretty much a layer for the video on what you're coloring. So what we're going to do here is we're going to name the nodes. You can name them whatever you want, just something to be able to reference to whenever you need to make any changes. So let's do this. We'll do, I'll name this one contrast. I'll name this one, also if you hit tab, it'll open up the naming. I'll name this one, say white balance, and then I'll do this one as look. So any other minor adjustments that I want to do, we probably do that. Let's see how that goes. All right, so the first one, I always mess with the contrast first whenever I'm doing that video, especially just something quick. I can show you guys a more detailed tutorial of how I really do everything, but let's keep this simple for today. So here, we're gonna go to contrast, and you got your wheels here and your options, temperature, tint, contrast, pivot, and mid detail on top. We're gonna mess with the contrast here. So right here in contrast, we're just gonna drag it up and see what it's doing to our image. So it's bringing a little more life to it. Let me close this up real quick so you can see more. All right, so it's bringing a little more life into it. You know, maybe too much. Let's go like right there. Still see the highlight of the hair. Okay, so there's a contrast. If you feel like your contrast is doing too much, it's going too deep, too dark, you can also mess with the pivot. So going up and down from the pivot, you'll see it brightens it and darkens it, but it still maintains the shadows. So what this really is doing is trying to get the true blacks and true whites into the video. So let's say 335 right there. I think that looks about right. What do you guys think? All right, let's keep going. All right, so that's the contrast. Now the white balance, you could hit this temperature dropper here. I'm sorry, the dropper here, just click and it'll fix it for you. If you're just going for a clean look, go ahead and do that. That way it just does it for you. If you're going for a style, um, mess with it. Play with everything here. You'll see the differences that it does. You know, the warmer tones, the cooler tones, the tints. Later we can explain what all that is for, but for now, we mess with the dropper, do an automatic one, and there's that. Okay? So if we look, we got a little more life into it, into our image. See your face a little more color, where before, here's another thing, Alt D will turn off everything you did. And then, for example, Control D will turn off just the node that you're on. That's another little tip. So Alt D came from this to this so far. Looks pretty clean, pretty easy. All right, now look, this is where I would just do like my saturations, any minor tweaks to the temperature, lift, gamma, gain. But we won't get into the wheels because I know if this is your first time or you're still a beginner, which I'm still learning myself, but you know, I can show you what I know and that's it. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add a little saturation, but I want to zoom in on the face just to make sure I don't overdo it. So let's see, saturation down here at the bottom. Gonna go up a little bit and see what it's doing. Maybe there. Let's see. Control D. I gave it a little more life. I saw a little pot over here. Yeah, see that. Look at that. It's a lot better, a lot brighter. Okay, let's check our highlights. Go to the window here. Let's see, mess with the highlights, see what it does. Okay, it brings in that detail that the windows have right here. The lines are there now. All right, everything looks pretty good. Let's see the shadows. Zoom out a little bit. So we got the cabinet over here with the wine slots. It looks like. Let's see what it does when we move the shadows. So first we'll go down. Nope. I want to go up. I want to see more of that life into that kitchen right there. All right, there's that. What do you guys think? Pretty good, right? Let's see what we had. Before, after. 3 easy notes here. If you guys want to know more, go ahead and click that like button, leave a comment, and then we'll see you on the next one.